Welcome to our presentation. Our project will be about the warehouse management system. My team consists of two members, Nguyễn Lê Minh Khánh and I, Trường Thiên Bảo. Let's go through the main content covered in the presentation. First, we will talk about the project. Next, the project management plan. Then, the demo, the project. And finally, what did we learn from the project? Now, we will talk about the project. Purpose and scope of project. The purpose of this project are to establish a warehouse management system for the accountant of a warehouse, as well as the online website, which one is used for wholesale distribution for the agencies and another is used for retail distribution for customers. The scope of this project is management of the warehouse, which contains the receipt establishment when the important parts of products delivered in and the bill establishment when the customers or agency placing their orders. Both stats require the record of receipt or bill information and their details. Besides, there is also the management section where the main product circulation or profit achieved are made statistically. Additionally, there is also a website for the warehouse to carry out the wholesale or retail selling for target consumers. Next, product overview. This system management project has two main functions for warehouse management for the accountants and selling website for the customer and agency. Particularly, the project has developed one window form for the warehouse management, which the accountants are enabled to record the products imported and create receipts for the suppliers or verify the order bills of the customer or agency and repair the order product, and to website for wholesale and retail selling, where the customers and agency are allowed to view products, create accounts or place order. All the project is using the C# language and ASP.NET MVC web form. Next we will talk about project management plan. First of all, I would like to talk about project organization. This project is conducted by a team of two members, Nguyễn Lê Minh Khánh and I, Trường Thiên Bảo. Initially, the planning, management, and brainstorming for this project is discussed and decided in a meeting with both of us. The plot for each version is described as the table below. Nguyễn Lê Minh Khánh assigned to implement the above plan into products include one window form and two websites. Besides, Nguyễn Lê Minh Khánh also conduct the testing planning for system. And me, in charge of database design and formation, as well as the establishment for related diagrams such as use case diagrams, class diagrams, sequence diagrams. Additionally, I also deals with the work documentation and presentation video processing. Besides, the rationale for the assignation is that Trường Thiên Bảo is good at conducting with database management system and diagram establishment, whereas Nguyễn Lê Minh Khánh is more proficient of coding and testing for system. Life cycle model usage. In this system managed project, The waterfall model is applied, particularly the whole project process of the system development is divided into numerous sequential phases as below. Requirement gathering and analysis. All the possible and related requirements of the system management are listed and captured in this state and specified or documented in requirement specification chapter. System design. The already documented requirement specification upon are analyzed for the preparation of system design. This state contributes to the specification of hardware model and the overall system architecture. Implementation. As the establishment of the system design, the system is gradually developed in program called unit. Integration and testing. All the upper units developed would be integrated into a whole system. After testing the function of each unit called unit testing. Deployment of system. When the functional and non-functional unit testing has been done successfully, the system management would be deployed in the compatible environment for the uses of customer. Maintenance. Perhaps there would be some bugs or outdated function needing updating. The batches are released to fix and enhance the quality of the products. The rationale for application of waterfall model is that this project's requirements is defined officially from the scratch, and there would be no changes during the development process. Besides, the waterfall model is also easy approaching for the newbies as our team. Now, I'm going to talk about risk analysis. The plan management of this project perhaps has some possibility of risk as a inflexibility of the whole system, which is in use of waterfall model that it has not ability to react with the changes. The likelihood of this risk is the mistake of the user or accountant when they perform a task on the system wrongly, such as in the invalid input values or stimulates simultaneously manipulation because there is no multi-grading applied this project. As the observation, there are many risk reduction strategies proposed, such as the limitation of user simultaneous access or the warning message and prevention when the input values are empty or invalid. Besides as the operation of this management system, the strict requirements for the user to fill out all the input boxes and let it will show the error message. Additionally, the online websites are vulnerable to the wrong performance of the user. Next, hardware and software resource requirements. The hardware requirement to carry out the system management is that the computer or laptop with the operating system of Windows, Mac OS, or Linux. Besides, the hardware is running the process of x86 or x64 with RAM in between 512 MB minimum threshold and 1 GB recommended threshold. Additionally, the This also processes the free space of 4 GB for storage. The software requirement to deploy the system management is the Microsoft Visual Studio 2019 and Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio 18, along with some reference libraries for the deployment such as .NET Framework or SQL Code Generator to support the code auto-generate on. All these technologies are available in the laboratory. The rationale for selection of these hardware and software is that they would be compatible for all kinds of operating systems when deployed for customer uses. Besides, Microsoft Visual Studio 2019 is supporting the development of various programming languages with numerous kinds of platforms and offering the wide range of website framework for the developer. Now, I'm going to talk about the deliverable and schedule. Here's a breakdown of the work for each team member. Now I'm going to talk about monitoring, reporting, controlling mechanism. The managed report for this project are the daily report of the accountant when they create the bill or receipt. Then the establishment of the statistic as regard the time frame for a start, or the tracking of the database management with the real number of products would assess the productivity and operation of the system. There are some kind of monitoring and controlling mechanism applied efficiently for this system management described as below. Rating framework technique include project control cycle. It will track the flow of activities of the system and detect the wrong risk generated. Responsibility includes some methods such as project steering committee, project part or reporting, formal or informal, assessing progress to evaluate the process accomplished by team member, setting checkpoint, taking snapshot, review points or control point, and assess the Rosetta. Now, additionally, there also an application of the collecting data technique consists of content, time sheet, and activity assessment sheets. Now, impact of project on individual and organization. The project implementation is truly an opportunity to develop the team programming skill as well as the project organization and design planning. The project is also the first software developing project of team to carry out, so there are numerous techniques and architectures for the team to learn and apply. During the development, there are also some bugs and mistakes, but this failure would be present experience for the team in the older future software development projects. Now, in this part, I will demo a project. First, the accountant is entering the goods information. After entering, click the Add button to add the product. If you want to edit the product, click here and then edit the value above and then click Update. The system will update. You can press Print to print the report or press Delete to delete the product. Because I pressed Delete, so now I will fill it again to print the invoice. After filling it out, I press Add, then print the receipt. First, we press Home to see the list of products. Then, click View to see the detail of that product. We can see what the product is, can adjust the quantity and add it to the cart. If you want to place an order, press Place Order and fill in all the information and press Confirm. Then it will appear the bill here. And customer will track bill status here, a status and pay or unpaid. That's it. The second function is done. Next is the third function. The accountant will check that order. Instead of going to Create Receipt, the accountant will go to Create Bill. There are two items here, unprocessed bill and processed bill. Then the accountant will choose unprocessed bill. It will display the information the dealer orders. And this is the product information that the dealer orders. The accountant will change as processed, update the status as paid or not, and select the accountant's ID and then click Confirm to the order. If the invoice has already been processed, the accountant can update the status as paid or not, and then the accountant can print the bill invoice. And the third function. The fourth function is the statistical function. The accountant will choose the day and year and see how the export, import, and sale status is. Finish function. And here is the final function. This is retail function. Its website is similar to selling to dealer, but there will be more login and logout and forgot password session. These are unit tests that input values. If the input values are not satisfied, will it throw an exception or not? Here's the database. This is create the table. This is creating keys for the above tables. Here's insert data for some of the above tables. We come to the final content. What did we learn from project? The project offers each of our team members the knowledge of the software production from the requirement analysis to the implementation of the practical system. Generally, our team gains numerous research skills and experience during the development process. Although there are some difficulties, we will withdraw the experience for the next time. That's all. Thank you for your listening.